Netflix has quietly built one of the best C-drama libraries available outside of dedicated streaming platforms. The shows available right now cover everything from sweeping fantasy romance to sharp political thriller to comedy that will catch you off guard. If you have a Netflix subscription and you have not explored the Chinese drama section, you have been leaving some of the best content on the platform unwatched. This is your guide to everything worth watching. Availability changes by region, but these are the titles with the widest Netflix distribution as of 2024. All have English subtitles and all are worth your time. Here are the 10 best C-dramas currently on Netflix. When a Snail Falls in Love is a crime romance that defies the expectations of both genres. The central detective duo have chemistry so precise and so specific that watching them work a case together is more satisfying than most dedicated romance dramas. The cases are well constructed and genuinely interesting, and the emotional story underneath them develops with a patience that rewards viewers who stay with it. For anyone who loves intelligent procedural drama with romantic undercurrents, this is essential. You Are My Hero is a mature romance between a trauma surgeon and a special forces soldier, and it treats its adult characters like actual adults. It has weight. The leads have histories and professional identities, and the relationship develops within those rather than consuming them. For viewers who find most romance dramas frustrating because the leads have no life outside their feelings, this show offers a genuine alternative. The medical and military storylines are also rendered with unusual authenticity. Ancient Love Poetry is the most visually spectacular drama on this list and one of the most spectacular ever produced. The story of two gods across multiple lifetimes is executed with a commitment to visual grandeur that feels genuinely cinematic. The costumes, sets, and lighting are at a level that makes most other productions look under-resourced. If you want to understand why C-drama has become a global phenomenon, watching Ancient Love Poetry for 20 minutes will explain it immediately. Day and Night is a psychological crime thriller that stands in a category by itself in C-drama. It follows twin detectives, one a police officer and one a criminal, and the investigation that forces them to confront what they share. The tone is genuinely dark, the writing is tight, and the show does not compromise its darkness for commercial appeal. For viewers who find most C-dramas too soft and romantic, Day and Night is proof that the industry can produce gritty, serious crime content at the highest level. Nothing But 30 is a contemporary drama about three women turning 30 at the same time and facing completely different versions of that milestone. It is funny, emotionally precise, and honest about the specific pressures women face in ways that feel true rather than performative. The show is not a romance in the traditional sense. It is about friendship and self-definition and what it means to figure out who you are under social pressure. It is also one of the most quotable dramas of recent years. Sword Snow Stride is a wuxia epic that brings political substance to a genre that sometimes trades depth for spectacle. The story follows a martial arts lord navigating a collapsing empire and the power vacuum that threatens everything he has built. The male lead performance is magnetic and the supporting cast is uniformly excellent. The show takes its world seriously and rewards viewers who pay attention. For anyone who loved the political complexity of Nirvana in Fire and wants something in a similar register, this is the closest modern equivalent. The King's Avatar is the definitive esports drama and it transcends the genre completely. It follows a legendary esports player who is forced out of his team at the peak of his career and rebuilds from the lowest level. The competitive sequences are the best produced in the genre and the strategic depth of the gameplay commentary is remarkable. The show also manages genuine emotional resonance as you watch someone who loves something unconditionally refuse to let it be taken from them. It is excellent television by any measure. Love Between Fairy and Devil is on Netflix in many regions, and if it is available where you are, it is among the very best the platform offers in any category. The fantasy romance is executed with perfect comic timing and devastating emotional payoffs, and the central dynamic, Cold Demon King meeting irresistible Warm Flower Fairy, is delivered better here than in any other drama that has attempted it. The production quality is outstanding and the show is consistently entertaining across all 40 episodes. Story of Yanxi Palace is one of the most watched dramas in global streaming history for good reason. The heroine is strategic and funny and completely unwilling to suffer quietly, which is a breath of fresh air in a genre full of passive female leads. The palace politics are intricate without being confusing, and the satisfactions the show delivers when the protagonist outmaneuvers her enemies are among the most reliably enjoyable in the genre. It is long and it is worth every episode. The Untamed is the crown jewel of what Netflix offers in C-drama and one of the best shows available on the platform regardless of origin. The world building, the two-timeline structure, the central relationship, and the emotional scale of the final arc place it in a category that very few dramas ever reach. It is the show that made C-drama a global conversation and it has not been surpassed. Start here. Everything else is supplementary material. Netflix has invested significantly in C-drama content and the library is only growing. The 10 shows here are the best available right now, but there is a great deal more to discover. Subscribe for ongoing coverage of C-dramas and all Asian television because this content deserves a much wider audience than it has.